Hi, I'm Robin,
And I'm Kristen.
and we are back again with a review or run through of Run BTS.
What episodes are we covering
We
today?
are covering 29 to 31.
Woo!
Not
Woo!
really. Oh, you remember now?
No.
It's coming, oh! It's coming back.
I thought
you.
if I oohed enough, it would come back. But no, it didn't. So I'm gonna need you to start me off, and then I'm pretty sure I'll jump in.
Yeah. Well, we're going to start off with 29, of course. 29 was the Fashionista.
Okay, I'm back.
And that was
I'm
good.
back.
That was a good episode.
So if I recall, this episode was done because I guess they promised ARMY if they charted on the Billboard, or either if they charted or if they won a Billboard. I can't remember which one, but that they would do, like, they would dress each other.
Really?
I think I believe I remember seeing them say that, like, this was because of a promise to ARMY. So and it had something to do with the billboards. But yes, I believe that's what this was. So
oh, that's neat. I didn't know that.
or maybe I think it was something like that. I don't know exactly.
Well,
I think
really
I think I'm right, but I'm not sure.
Well, at the beginning of it, of course, they sit down to talk about it.
Yeah.
And a couple of things that came up as they were discussing it. I don't believe they knew. No, they didn't, because they drew to find out who was styling
who was styling who.
But what kind of came up, of course, Jimin was like
extremely concerned.
Yes, because he's like, I'm small.
So he came prepared. He had outfits just in case somebody bigger than him or like the taller. So basically Jin or RM.
Right.
They would have an outfit option, and then he had an option for somebody like who's a little bit more like built.
Mm-hmm.
So like JK.
Right.
And then he had outfits for people who had like a similar build to him.
Right.
So primarily Suga.
Exactly.
And I think maybe J-Hope. So he
So
had some options. He came prepared.
Right, he did. He
was ready.
He was ready, because I think he's the only one who came out with like
multiple.
Right.
No, I feel like somebody else had two, but I can't remember who. I want to say. No, it wasn't Jen.
No. I wasn't. No, Jen didn't come out.
He stuck with his ensemble. Yes, he was like, "This. It doesn't matter who you are. You're wearing this outfit."
Exactly.
And we love him.
But and it was a cute outfit. It
worked
in its own little way.
I will say that. Okay, so before I say what I'm going to say, let's get into who got paired off with who.
Okay, we can do that. RM got paired off with V.
Mm-hmm.
Jen got paired off with J-Hope.
Mm-hmm.
Suga got paired off with
Jim. So it was Suga, Jimin, JK. They were all like in a triangle. So I think Suga dressed Jimin dressed JK, and JK dressed Suga. I think that's what it was. You got your notes?
Yeah, no. Oh, yes, that's right. Yes, yeah. I got you. I was trying to figure out what you meant in the triangle.
Yeah, because I remember that when we watched the episode, right. they had the arrows, and then the arrows, and then it had the triangle.
Right. So with that, okay, Suga and Jimin, and then J-Hope and Jen, V and RM. So they kind of got each other both ways.
Yeah.
And then Jimin and JK and Suga.
Yeah.
So that's what you were talking about.
The triangle.
Right, the triangle.
So, and I love how they determined who dressed who, because they had to throw the rows.
Yes. They had
to throw the rows, and nobody wanted to get Jen because they were very afraid of wearing his outfit.
So what they did is the thrower got on a little pedestal, and the rest of them were lined up in the back, and they kept shuffling themselves about.
Yeah.
So, and they threw the rows over, and whomever it was directly in front of or lined up with, or lined up with, that's how they got chosen. And I think for Jimin's concern, he got Suga, and that worked out really well. That was kind of about the one.
Well, Suga styled Jimin.
Right. Well, they got each other.
No, because Jimin styled JK.
Oh no! Oh, JK got
So JK styled Suga.
Yes. Okay.
So Suga threw it to see who would wear his clothes, his outfit, and he called out Jimin,
right?
And then got Jimin.
Yeah, right.
So
okay,
it's very
so
romantic.
that was it. So in the process, after that was done, it was after that was done. They went and they had gotten their clothing.
They
before.
got their clothes before.
They got the clothing.
So we
before.
got shots in their closets.
Right. Yes.
Their massive closets.
Right. And JK, I remember when he went into his closet, he was kind of and he seen one particular thing. Mm-hmm. And he kind of went all out when he was like, he was like, this is it. And he knew exactly what he was going to do, what he was going to add. And that was it. When he was done, he was done. Was he the first one out?
I think he was. I think he got his outfit together pretty quickly.
He got once he got in there and figured it out, he figured out. The only one, Sugar had a little bit of a tough time.
Yeah, he was like, I have no idea what I'm gonna pick. And he was looking for his clothes. He thought some of his clothes went missing. At one point, I will say I learned a lot about their closets at that time, because if you like, it speaks to their personality. Like going into V's closet and seeing a tie collection is very telling.
Yes,
of Taeyoung.
Yeah.
So I was like, that makes sense.
That's a lot of sense.
And then going into Sugar's closet and seeing. He didn't have an overwhelming amount of black and gray, but there was a lot. Yeah. There was a lot of dark colors. And I was like, yeah, that seems very right for him.
And RM's closet was RM all the way.
Sweaters,
bulky sweaters.
Big, bulky sweaters.
Yes.
Like you'd think he was moving to a mountaintop or something. Like he had so many sweaters. And I'm like, sir, where are you going?
I would say that he is like me. He loves the cold weather.
Which is
loves
fine.
Being cozy.
And both are nice. I love being cozy. I love the cold weather. So I get it. Yeah. I get it. And if you were to look in my closet, you'd see a lot of hoodies and sweatshirts. So I guess I really shouldn't talk. Because I'm not that far off from his reality. So yes, but I love his like sweaters and cardigans.
Yes.
They just look really, really cozy. They look like a giant hug. When he came out with his cardigan, which I loved his cardigan, by the way.
It was nice.
The one he chose. Yeah. When he came out with it, and I was just like, yes. And then he put the little hat, and I was like,
right.
This is such a Namjoon outfit. I'm like, this makes so much sense. But he got V, and V wore it so well.
He did wear it well.
I mean, granted, he was kind of small in it, so the cardigan was really like hugging him.
Yeah, but he was able to fluff up the collar.
But he made it work.
He did. He
made it work.
He definitely did. And Jen,
so much pink.
Well,
we're so much pink. You all know, Worldwide Handsome. He loves pink. He is not afraid to wear pink. But wow, like the outfit he dressed J-Hope in, head to toe, pink. And socks. With the socks and with the shorts tucked into the socks.
Oh my God, yes.
Yeah, and I think the only thing he was missing was the pink shoes, and that's because he had gotten rid of them. But he had a pair. The fact that he had a pair, he could recall. He was like, I had a pair of pink shoes. Mm-hmm. And he didn't have them anymore. Mm-hmm. But at one point he did.
To go with that
extremely pink outfit. But J-Hope wore that very well.
He did.
He styled that so well, and he just brought his like Hobie attitude to it when they did their runway.
They did the runway, yes.
And I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it at all.
No, not at all. Because I was gonna say Jen had a very definite look and color he wanted. Mm-hmm. And when he started pulling things out of it, because I think he walked into his closet saying, "Where's my pink jacket?"
Exactly. Immediately calling for the pink jacket. Before he even walked out, before they left that room, he knew he had his articles like ready to go.
Ensemble.
Yeah, he knew. He's like, okay, I think he was like mentally going through his closet, pink this, pink that, pink. And he said, and he came out with all these clothes, and they were so concerned because they were like, wait, how many outfits did you choose? And he's like, this is one outfit. This is like, one outfit. What? It was like a jacket, that you wore, but then there's a jacket that you tied around your waist, and then there's pants, and then there's shorts that you wore on top of the pants, and then there's the button down. Like there was so much, so many layers, and then the socks, and they were all very, very like just hesitant because they didn't want to wear all the layers.
Yeah,
they thought it was gonna look crazy.
Right.
And to a normal person, it would look crazy. Like on a regular person, you'd probably question like, what is happening here? But on J-Hope,
not at all.
It doesn't. You just let it be.
You know what?
Because it is art.
When it was out and laid out, and they were like, it looked confusing. It looked like chaos.
It looked confusing on him. It looked like chaos on him.
But it was
beautiful chaos.
Yeah, it was an organized chaos.
It was a Hobie chaos.
It was a Hobie chaos.
It was a Hobie chaos.
And then I have to say, I really, really liked V's ensemble.
Now, okay, so V's ensemble, he had the cloak, which was supposed to be a gift. It was a gift for Jin. And he said, I've got it. It's a gift for Jin. Consider RM like your mannequin. And if you don't like it, then we know. But
yeah.
But I agree. I loved his outfit on RM.
Yes.
Which again, really random, screamed RM. Like
it did. Yes.
It was very much like an RM outfit where I could see him walking like around in this outfit.
Right.
With or without the cloak. But the black turtleneck, so RM.
Yeah, it was.
So there's something about.
And didn't he wear the
beret?
Yes, he did.
And the beret. Yeah, there's something about Namjoon in a black turtleneck.
Yes, there is something about that.
It screams appropriate.
Yes.
So appropriate in the most inappropriate way.
Oh no, I'm not going there. It's just appropriate. It's just appropriate.
Because if you've seen RM in a black turtleneck, you know.
You know.
You know.
When you know, you know.
Yeah, there are some things that like it's amazing how attractive it is with so much on. Like it just works because he just embodies whatever persona comes with wearing a black turtleneck.
And the jacket was
reversible. Yeah. So you can like turn it inside out and wear it. It's like 2 in 1.
And it was so pretty. The colors.
It was.
Really
it was very,
that.
And it was very Jin like. It was a very like galaxy kind of looking with the colors and stuff. It just made sense for Jin.
It would have been nice on Jin as the gift. You know, I don't know if he ever got it.
I actually don't know if he took it, but I hope he did.
Because
I hope he did because that was
very nice on him. It was the colors were very nice, but it was like that would have been one outfit that could have gone through all 3 of them. V, RM, and Jin.
Yeah,
it would have.
I could see that.
Yeah, I think
there was that.
Yeah, and then what would it mean? Oh, Suga's outfit
on Jimin.
On Jimin.
Okay, so Suga's outfit on Jimin made sense on Jimin, and in my head, it did not make sense on Suga. Like I looked at that outfit, I was like, "Sir, there's no." I don't know, and I think he said the tags were all still on it, which makes sense now because I don't think he bought that for him. Like he bought it when he was trying. I don't know. I'm not going to speculate. I just feel like that outfit is not a him outfit. It's not a Suga outfit. And he's got, well, he doesn't have multiple personalities, but he's got multiple personas. So he's got Suga, he's got August D, and then there's Yoongi, and that outfit was neither one of them. But it was so Jimin.
It was
so Jimin. It worked so perfectly on him. And I really, really, really hope he just gave that outfit to
gave it to him. But in purchasing that, now do you think that he purchased that outfit?
I have no idea. There's a great possibility that he received that outfit either as part of like a photo shoot styling or a gift, or maybe they just had outfits that they like when they were debuting and there was a certain style they thought they were going to be, and so he just held on to it. I don't know, but I don't think and it makes sense that the tags were never taken off. But I think he would have worn that outfit.
You don't think he would have? I think it would have looked very nice on him.
I'm not saying it couldn't because if we're gonna be honest, there's not much that doesn't look nice on him.
I
there's
think
not much,
nice
but I feel like he just I don't think it was something that he walked into a store and said, yes,
that's what I want.
that is my outfit.
That's what
I just don't, I don't know the circumstances of how he came into owning that outfit, but it just didn't feel like a him outfit, but it was so perfect. I remember looking at it and be like, that came out of your closet?
Yeah.
Because it just didn't make sense. I feel like he kind of snuck into Jimin's closet after Jimin left and was like, I'm just going to pull this off.
You know what was weird? Because remember how we said he kind of was looking for his clothes? And then maybe he had that outfit in mind. He was looking for it because he knew he wasn't going to wear it and it still had tags on it. He just put it somewhere.
I feel like he did. Well, first off, he did mention that he's got a lot of clothes with tags on them still.
Okay.
He did say that. Okay. So, yeah, I don't.
So you read the subtitles a lot quicker than I do.
It took some practice. Yeah, I will say that. It did take some practice. But yeah, I believe he did say that he had quite a few outfits or quite a few pieces of clothing with tags still on them.
Yeah.
And yeah, that outfit was just so Jimin. Like when Jimin came out, I was like, he just dressed himself. But no, and Jimin's outfit for JK was very JK. Like it just looked like the layered button down.
Yes.
It just looked very much like something Jungkook would wear.
Right. Yes, it did. His outfit looked very much his style.
Yeah,
very much him.
So I'm trying to like, do they all just swap clothes? Because I feel like their outfits were very much in line with who they got.
Right.
So
what they had was very much in line with who they got as a
model. So I think it's really kind of telling about how close they are, that they looked at clothes in their closet and they said, I can put this together. Right. And it looks like they pulled it out of their closet.
Right, exactly.
Except for Jen.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Except for Jen.
But for him to pull it out of his closet and J-Hope was able to do what he did with it, it says a lot.
It says so much.
It says a lot.
It says so much.
It says a lot. And then J-Hope's outfit.
Oh my gosh, why am I drawing a blank on J-Hope's
you know
outfit?
what? That's funny because I am too.
Oh, wait.
The overalls?
No. He didn't have the overalls. Wasn't it denim? He had like a t-shirt and the denim jacket, and didn't he have the pouch?
He had the pouch for
pouch,
sure.
Yeah.
Because that was something that was mentioned even before they went into
I think he had the t-shirt and the denim jacket. And I can't remember, was it denim shorts or pants? I can't remember exactly what the bottoms were. But I remember thinking, like, I think I've seen Jen walking out in an outfit like that, minus the pouch, obviously.
Yeah.
But it just, again, the way that they were able to style each other from their own clothes, they just kind of know them. They know each other so well that they could just really pick out those clothes and say, hey, this is definitely going to look like you.
And that was a good episode.
Well, we're not done because
I know.
Sugas.
No. I know we're not done. I was just saying that was a good episode for.
I was like, don't cut it short.
No.
We have to talk about JK's outfit for Suga.
JK's outfit for Suga. I'm going there.
Okay.
JK's outfit for Suga.
The army, the camo,
but it wasn't really camo. It had trees on it. Was it trees?
It was.
It had the camo colors.
Yeah, but it had some like decals on it or something like that.
Right. I think it was trees.
But yeah, he had the jacket and the matching pants, and then a t-shirt and the beanie. I think he had a beanie.
Yes, he had a beanie.
And surprisingly, it worked for him.
It did. And I don't think that Suga thought it would, but I think he was okay with the way it looked.
I think he was too.
Yeah.
I think you put it on and was just kind of like, just kidding.
But I think right.
Just like, dang it, I look good.
Yeah. This could be me. It really
could be me.
Yeah.
So
yeah, they did a really, really good job, and of course they modeled.
They did the red carpet. Yeah, they did their posing and their walk down the red carpet.
Yes.
And true to form, V was very much a diva on that runway. Jimin also very theatrical in his posing.
Jimin was very theatrical.
JK was just like, I'm smooth.
Yes.
Just walked down.
Yes.
J-Hope gave it everything.
Yes.
J-Hope gave it everything.
Yeah.
He did the whole jacket off, like toss over the shoulder, like or no, he tossed it off.
To the side.
Yeah, he tossed it to the side, very like dramatically.
Yeah.
You'd swear they were at like, I don't know, some fashion week
somewhere.
Yeah, somewhere. In their mind, they were walking a real runway.
Yes, they were.
And some of them deserve to. Some of them, even though they were playing around, I feel like some of them should be on some runways.
They could easily.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, I think RM actually,
he did it very well.
That's what I'm saying. He really
put it out there. And he didn't fall. He didn't trip. He didn't trip or anything. He was very good.
It wasn't elevated, right?
No.
Maybe that's why.
No, because he has. You saw that.
Going onto the stage.
Yep.
There was no.
He is a man of many talents, including tripping over himself. So,
but you know what? You did great.
He did great. He always does.
Great.
We love him.
It was good. It was all good.
All right.
And they had some really good music too. To do
what song?
Everybody had different songs.
Wait, no, was that? Are we confusing? Because I don't think they had songs.
We wouldn't. I would be.
We are a unit here, Mom.
Yes, okay.
When you're confused, I'm confused. We're confused together.
Okay.
No, I think you're talking about the game show where they started off doing their dance intro. Each one of them had a song on a raised platform.
A song. Okay.
Yeah, I think that's what the next episode.
Okay. Yeah, I believe so.
Okay, yeah.
But anyway, there we go.
There we go.
Episode 29,
Fashionista.
And
they are fashionistas.
Yes, they are. And they look good.
And now.
Yeah, they look good.
Mm-hmm.
So get the opportunity, check it out. We hope you enjoy it.
Oh, we did.
We did. Yes, we did.
So 30 is part 1 of the old school variety show.
Yes, the old school variety show, the reveal, the catwalk, the red carpet. Yes, that was
hilarious.
Well, I tell you, they were naming so many different old variety shows.
Yes.
And because I guess of course it was a big hit, and I think in the 90s, early
they were
2000s.
They were talking about how it was a big trend,
right,
then to have like the variety shows, and there was a certain type of like the variety shows all had like a common theme, like common play, so they pulled from quite a few to create this episode.
Some of the games or some of the things they did pull
and
from several.
Who was our host?
MC SUGA.
MC SUGA. He's so hilarious as a host. It's funny when he does the MC roles.
You know what? It is, because he's very comical.
He is. His timing is really, really good. Yeah. And I love it because I don't think he's trying. I think he just is funny.
Yeah. And the other episode that I found him to be hilarious, and outside of the zombie one, was the one where they were in the police station and they were.
Yes,
that one.
What was that? The second or third one? That was early.
That was early on. Yeah, that was. I expected him not to be as as funny as he was, but he is very funny. Very funny. Very funny.
Love it.
Yeah. So they had 2 teams of 3 because he was the MC, and the losing team was given their punishment, and the punishment was decided by the winning team. They drew swords to determine who was on which team.
Yes.
And some swords had
links.
Links. That's what it was on the end of them. And they were together, and then the other team was. So you had the J team, which was Kim Sung-jin.
Yeah,
I said it right.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Kim Sung-jin.
Me. She's high-fived me. Yes, Kim Sung-jin. So yeah, we had.
I hesitated because I didn't want to mess it up.
No, but you did good. Okay, so it was Jimin, and who else was on his team?
J-Hope.
Jin and J-Hope, right?
And
Jimin, Jin, and J-Hope.
Right.
Okay. And then
the glasses team.
Yeah, Team Glasses. Yeah. Which was RM, JK, Tae.
Right.
Not now, Mittens. So yeah, you had Team Glasses because all of them were wearing glasses, and then Team Seokjin. Kim Seokjin.
Yeah.
So they started off with their dance, their dance moments. So
okay, yes.
They start off the game, the variety show, with the stage, the little platform, and they all did their dance. Yeah. They all got different songs, which is hilarious because the songs were a little delayed.
Yes.
So they would get on the stage about to dance to the song that's playing, and then it would change, and they're like, "Oh, okay, I got this." So they like get into it.
They did dances supposedly from that time. Is that what it was?
I'm not sure. I missed that. I just thought they were just doing the dance to the songs. I thought they were
doing dances.
Although, if you look at the songs that were played, they were late 90s, early 2000s.
Right. So they were doing, I thought that they were doing dances.
Makes sense.
So, yeah.
Makes sense, yeah.
And so that was good.
And then Suga got up and did his dance, and it was just a great time. Yeah. And then what was the first game?
The first game was the losing wrestling.
Was that the first game? Yes, it was.
Yes, it was the losing
wrestling. So loser wrestling, and basically the point is to lose.
Yes.
So you want to fall on the ground on your back first.
Yes.
So the aim is to prevent them from falling.
Right.
Not to cause them to fall.
Right, not to cause them to fall.
And I think the overall winner for that one was...
I believe it was Kim Suk-jin.
Kim Suk-jin.
Kim Suk.
She almost had it, guys.
I had it once.
She had it once. It was a one and done. Kim Suk-jin.
Yeah.
Yes, Team Kim Suk-jin. Right. And then they felt very confident about themselves going into the next game,
which was the sitting cushion game, where they had to, in order to answer the question that Suga gave them, they had to pull the cushion from under them, put it on their head, and name their team. Yes. Before they even came out with the answer.
Yes.
So that was fun.
It was interesting. I feel like they got confused a lot.
Yes.
Especially Team Glasses, because they thought they were right, and then they were very confused as to how they were wrong.
Now, what I was confused by, and I wasn't even playing the game.
But aren't we really playing the game?
Yes, we are.
Kind of.
We are. But what I was confused by is that I thought they would give them a question and then 3 possible answers. But some of the answers went up to like 7 answers.
I think the most we saw at one point was 9.
9 answers?
I think so.
So that confused me because...
And each answer was slightly different from the right one.
Just slightly different. Yeah. And so that was confusing. I was like, I would have been hitting my head.
But I think the thing that made it most confusing because they had to guess not only the right answer, but what number answer it was.
Oh gosh.
It was very confusing. I just watched. I was entertained at that point because I wasn't going to keep up. And then there were some questions I wasn't familiar with.
Right.
But
right. And they, of course, these, like we said earlier, these games were games from various of the variety shows.
But also had a lot to do with them because they asked about drama too.
The questions were designated towards them.
Yeah.
But the structure of the game was part of another variety show. So I think the game, it was an already established game, but they put
their questions
in it.
Yes.
So, but if I had been playing the game, if I was sitting on a cushion, I would have just been sitting there hitting my head with the pillow.
Why?
Because there was too many questions, too many answers, and I would have been sitting there, no, and hitting my head with the cushion because like you said, not only did they have to have the number of the answer, they had to have the complete answer. So
I think I would have given up. If we're being honest,
I think,
especially when you start getting to answer number 6, and I'm like, we're still not right. we're still wrong, and that's why Tay was very confused.
Yeah,
so, Jim, Jimin, and JK were very much like, huh, the entire time. But who ended up winning? Was it Team Glasses on that one? No,
it wasn't, because I think Team Glasses would have won if that question was answered right within the right parameters from V, because V had he got it right. He might have got the number of the answer wrong, but he had the answer right.
So he got the answer right. He had the wrong number.
I think he had the wrong
number. I think so too.
Yeah.
And then they
so they gave.
So yes, it was Team Kim Seok-jin.
Yeah.
That won that one. Yeah, because they were feeling very confident.
They were.
Like they just kept going into this, and then they were just like, we got this.
Yeah. So so anyway, the next well, what did we do after that?
Was it the steel box?
Yeah, but that was in the next episode.
Oh, then was it oh my gosh, that one where they had to say the word that started with the last syllable of the previous word?
No. I think that was also in 31. But I think it won. It ended with whoever won that.
Oh, okay. So that was the end of 30.
Yeah, that was the end of 30.
So then going into 31. Yeah, so I'm not totally wrong.
No, you're not. You're not totally wrong.
We did watch them back to back, so they did just kind of bleed into the next one.
Yeah. So that they at 31, they were still sitting there and doing. I don't think they used the pillow though. I don't think they used the
for
pillow.
The steel box.
For the steel box one.
No, they didn't have to. They just had to call
it out. Okay, so what Suga had was a steel box on a chair, and he had items in the steel box, and he gave them like a
half a split of a second.
Right. I was going to say a microsecond.
It wasn't even that long.
And he pulled it up and put it down. Put it down real quick. So quick.
Until it got stuck.
We have to wait till we get to that.
No. We're gonna. He thought he had it. He thought he had it, and then it wouldn't go down. He hit it. His face was like, oh.
And then, of course, they're taking it. Well, it took them a second to realize, look at what's in the box. Because they were like, it's stuck. No, it's stuck. But they took the time to look to see what was actually in it.
They're so wholesome. Because I would have been like, whoa, what is it? It's like extra time, and they're just like, "Oh, it's stuck. You got to do it this way." And they're like, "Oh, wait, hold on, we can look and see what it is."
So I think that the first thing was the sole of a shoe,
which JK got immediately.
He did get that quickly.
Yeah,
yes, he did.
And they were all like, "Whoo!" Because even I was like, "How?" He did it so quick.
He did it. He did real quick.
Good for him.
And the second one was the scrubbing.
Which, okay, I was mad about this one.
Ooh.
Because V said it, but didn't call it by its right name, and and they did not give it to him. But he was so mad. You could see his face. Yeah. He was like, "I said that," but not really. Yeah. Not really. Like he called it a scrubbing pad,
right?
But it was, or no, he said the dishwasher pad.
Yeah,
and it's a scrubber pad.
It was a
scrubber or something
pad.
like that.
Yeah, it was like the green rectangle scrubber pad.
So I feel like they should have given it to him. I mean, that they were way too technical on that one, and he was so mad. He was just like, "Are you kidding me?"
Yeah.
I felt for him. Yeah. I felt so bad for him and their team. Bad.
And the third one, the one that got stuck, I believe.
Was that the mask?
Yes.
Where he was like, "You guys use this all the time."
Yeah.
We all use it, and they're just like, mic wire. Is it a charger cord? And they were so all over the place with their answers.
It was bunched up.
Yes.
It wasn't laid out. It didn't look like a
No,
mask.
I mean, to be fair, it didn't.
It was bunched up. So it could have been cords, wrapped up or something like that. And, they really didn't get that much of a chance to really.
But even when it got stuck, because this is the one that got stuck, right?
That's the one that got stuck.
They still got it wrong, didn't they? They still
RM got it right.
Oh yeah, he did eventually.
RM got it right. So yeah. So
good for them. So there was that one. So then that means that Team Glasses finally won one.
Yes.
Okay, and that's when Team Kim Seok-jin was starting to be a little concerned, like, hey, maybe we don't got this.
And then, so then the other one was, I don't want to say
Kunkunta.
Yeah,
the Kunkunta.
Yes.
Where they were given a word, and then the next person has to say a word that ends with the syllable of the previous word, and you just have to keep going on pace, like to the rhythm.
Yes.
And it gets increasingly faster.
Yes.
And you have to keep the rhythm. So, yeah, that was chaos.
Yeah.
Because they kept coming back to like certain words that they knew would trip up the next person. They kept using words that were people. They kept using people.
Yes.
And they were like, you can't use people. And they're like, but if we don't, like, if it's a public person, we're like, okay, but if it's somebody we know, like, we can't. So weird rules. I was like, maybe just don't use people at all. If it's gonna be it was gonna be like a conditional thing.
Right.
But they had that. Then there was one point where I think Jimin or J-Hope said a suggestion for a word in case you were in that situation and you got that syllable, and Jin was mad and he was like, why would you tell them? You should keep that a secret. So that we can use it. And then it got used against them.
Yeah.
And he got mad again, and like, you just see his face, he's just like, love Jin.
Yes.
He's so real for that. He was like, why would you tell them? Why would you tell them our secrets? But you know, they are family. At the end of the day, they're gonna help each other, whether they're on opposing teams or not.
Yeah, and I think that game ended in a tie.
I think so too.
That game ended in a tie, but it was. I think they were like frustrated with themselves.
There was so much frustration in these games, in these 2 episodes. Yeah, because there's just so much going on, so much chaos, and there, especially when we get to the last one.
And that's what I was waiting.
All the frustration. But this is my favorite game.
Yes. This was a really good game.
It's not just because the game is interesting, but because they like if it was anybody else, I don't think it would be as funny.
Yes.
For us. I don't know, it probably would be.
Yeah.
But because we're getting to know them and their personalities the way we are, like the things that happen just made sense for them, and that's why it was funny. But funny. They had to sleep for 30 minutes. But before going to sleep, they heard a song, and then they only hear it once, and then when they wake up, they have to be able to sing the song all the way through. Right. So I believe is a children's song.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. It's like if we were to if you use this song in this type of game, it would have been something along lines, not as easy as Row 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 Your Boat or.
Well, no, it wasn't. No, it wasn't like that because it wasn't a song that they were familiar with.
Oh, so, it wasn't?
Well, that's why they kept messing it up. That's it. We talked about it. We talked about that, and I said it would be the equivalent of like me being asked like a theme song for a popular kids show now. Like if you were to say, like you're gonna hear the intro song to Peppa Pig or some like one of like Gracie's Corner.
That's right.
Like if you were to play a Gracie's Corner song and then I go to bed. Or Miss Rachel. Does Miss Rachel have songs? Yes, she does. Or a Miss Rachel song.
Right.
And I know that those things exist, but I don't know all the words, and I only hear it one time before going to bed. Okay. I may get some words wrong.
Right.
So
that's right.
That was I think it was that same general thing. I don't think
scenario.
Yeah, I don't think it was a song they grew up with. Otherwise, it'd be so easy.
Yeah, but if you haven't heard, Gullah Gullah Island, you guys.
Yes, I know. I know the words to that song. Yeah. I know the words to Out of the Box.
Yeah.
Bear in a Big Blue House.
Bear in a Big Blue House. Yeah.
And those weren't even songs or shows I grew up with.
Now that's.
I was a little bit older for those.
You were a little bit older because you weren't like toddler.
Yeah, I wasn't like
you were already
child.
In school. Yeah.
Yeah.
But all right. So anyway, yeah.
So they got this song about the tomato.
Right, about the tomato.
Which I feel like a lot of ARMY know this song because of how iconic this scene is, or this segment is in that show,
right?
Where they're trying to get through singing the song about the tomato. And they all have some moments, like Jimin screaming in frustration because he messed up a word. V just like passive aggressively putting the mic down when he got his part wrong. But my favorite moment.
Who was your favorite moment?
There were so many favorites. There were so many favorite moments. But I'm gonna start with the first and foremost. I feel like it's probably everybody's favorite moment when JK falls off the bed.
Well, okay. Well, before we get to JK falling off the bed, they have to go. They hear the song. They put their eye covers on. They turn down the lights. They go to sleep. 15 minutes in, everybody is appearing to be out,
knocked out. Which I'm like, how do you go to bed so quick? But I guess when you're worked like they are, and it's a chance to rest. You go to sleep.
So they, in that time, in their deep sleep, their REM sleep, JK turns over and falls out of not the bed, but the little.
Well, it's not an actual bed. It was like an
inflatable
inflatable cushion
that
thing.
looked like a banana to me.
like a banana boat.
Yeah.
Thing.
And turns out, and he falls onto the floor, which is maybe 6 inches.
It's not. Yeah, he didn't hurt himself.
No, he didn't hurt himself
because he didn't even wake up. He
absolutely did not wake up.
Some sort of noise and then was knocked back out. But he bumped into
Suga, and Suga woke up, and he looked over at him and seen that he fell out
and started laughing.
Started laughing because he didn't wake up. He just stayed there. That was it. Sleeping. He stayed there. So another 15 minutes passed, total there 30 minutes. And they get up, and
they're all supposed to get Suga gets up, and he wakes them all up with the mega horn whatever.
Yeah,
and everybody kind of gets up. J-Hope looks so confused, where am I? I think he forgot where he fell asleep. JK did not get up right away. Jimin also had a hard time.
Yeah, Jimin had a hard time getting up.
Everybody kind of shuffled over to the line so that they could start singing the song.
Yeah, so they got a mic. And they had to sing the song with no music, nothing kind of keyed them up to the song. They had to go based on the memory of hearing the song before they fell asleep.
Yeah.
So they did that, and they were singing, oh, no, because everybody was asleep. And so I don't remember what the song was. But they weren't very enthusiastic or about singing it.
Yeah.
So there was nothing in it. You see, droopy eyes holding the mic, and they go ahead and proceed to attempt to sing the song.
Meanwhile, JK is still half asleep, sitting on the floor where he fell. Jimin is sitting next to his little bed thing, half asleep, dazed, just completely dazed. There's one moment where they look across at each other, kind of why are we here? Meanwhile, everybody else in that line is trying to get through the song, and Suga is just being the MC. He's got the most enthusiasm.
Yes,
and then he keeps tapping them, be like, nope, you gotta sing on key, you gotta sing on beat. You sound too down.
Yes,
he was being so ruthless, and they were just
they were very frustrated.
They were very frustrated.
And then there was a moment where JK got up and started walking off, and
that was my other favorite part, where Suga's going, he's into it. They're singing the song, and then all of a sudden he goes, the bathroom's not over there. And JK just listens, huh? What?
How did he know what I was looking for, where I was going?
But I just think it's so telling that he was just nope, don't go to the bathroom over there. That's not a bathroom. And JK was just so in his head that he was just nope, I get out of bed and I go over here and I take this many steps and there's a bathroom and I can go to the bathroom. And he was we're not at home.
Not at all.
He was hold on, don't do this. We have cameras.
This is not the time.
His concern was just so he was just if I don't stop him, I'm not sure what we're going to see.
Yes.
So he had to, step in and make sure JK did not do anything inappropriate over there, where he thought the bathroom might have been.
Yeah.
And then finally, Jimin joins the line. JK still hasn't. He's still trying to figure out where he's at
and what to do.
Yeah.
Right. So then they're
cycling through. They're little by little, they're getting further into the song. With every person, they get a little bit closer.
Right.
But yes, Jimin's scream when he thought he had it and then messed up a word, and then he's just and then he just puts the mic down. And I love Jimin because he's so that is just so real. That's just such a real human reaction.
That's right.
Because all he wants to do is sing this song all the way through so that they can go back to sleep.
Yeah, I don't even think it's about winning.
He was just I'm mad because I'm awake and I didn't want to be.
Right.
And we just need to get through the song, and maybe they'll let me finish napping.
Yes.
He's I just that's what I want. I'm hoping for. So let's just do it. And then every time they messed up, and he was just no. No.
No.
Why is this happening to us? JK gets in the line. He sings his part and then messes up. I really thought he was going to do it. I thought he was just going to come out of nowhere and just be like, let me save the day real quick.
Yeah.
And no, he messed up. But who did end up getting it? Do you remember?
I thought it was JK.
No. I thought, yes.
V.
I think it was V. But I loved V's process because every time he was up and he would get along, like further along in the song, and they're all hyping him up, and then he would mess up a word and he just look like, are you kidding me? Like his death stare in this episode, he was so mad so many times because I feel like in his head he was like, they're doing this on purpose. They're doing this to me on purpose. They know we're not gonna make it through. They're sabotaging me.
Yeah.
This isn't fair. I'm like, no, they're not sabotaging you, but like, I get it. Yeah. It's very frustrating when you think you got it and then you're told no, you don't. Yeah. So, but he did end up finishing the song, and they ended up winning that round. But
they won overall.
Yeah, they ended up winning overall.
They ended up winning overall, and at the beginning of the episode, they asked Suga to determine, or in his thought, what team would win.
Because, well, not so much that, it was because whatever team he chose to be aligned with, he had to do whatever they had to do. So if they lost, he had to do the punishment, and if they won, he got to help choose it.
Right.
So he did end up going with Team Glasses, and then they ended up winning, so he didn't have to do the punishment. So he was very happy about that. Yes. But their punishment was they had to wear their clothes outside.
Yes.
To the airport. I think they wore it to the airport.
To the airport.
Which was funny because I was like, they don't look like, oh no,
1980s.
But okay, I think I'm getting something confused because I think this is where the denim outfit for Jin was.
For J-Hope.
No, for Jin. J-Hope had.
I thought you were talking about what J-Hope had done for the Fashionista, the outfit.
Yeah, he ended up having Jin wear. I don't think it was the denim. Now I'm drawing a blank on what his outfit was for Fashionista, but I think this is where Jin was wearing the t-shirt with the denim jacket. Yes. Because I remember thinking that looks like a normal Jin outfit. Yeah. How is this a punishment? Jimin's outfit looked like something Jimin would wear.
Right. He had the
like the plaid shirt that he tucked in with the t-shirt underneath, and he had the hat. Like it looked very Jimin.
Yeah.
So I was like, I don't understand. This isn't really a punishment. And then J-Hope, the only punishment I guess you would consider that he would have had to wear was that hairstyle. Not that it's bad. Not that it's bad. I do not want you to think that I'm dissing his hairstyle, but his hairstyle was very much of a certain time.
Yes, it was.
But when he wore the outfit to the airport, he didn't have his hairstyle the same way. So it just looked like J-Hope going to the airport. Yes. So I was like, this isn't a real punishment.
Yeah.
I think they may have felt it. You could tell Jimin was a little embarrassed by his outfit, but like he looked good.
Yeah, he looked fine in the
so
outfit.
Good. I want him to wear an outfit like that more often.
Yeah.
Because I thought it looked so good on him.
Yeah.
It looked so good on him. I was like, Jimin, you're doing great.
You're doing good.
So yes, that was episode 31 concluded.
Yes.
And man, it's just so much fun. So much fun. Like, I think overall my favorite thing is MC SUGA.
Yes.
I love MC SUGA because I feel like when he's competing, he's kind of like you could tell he cares, but he's not very much like competitive like the way JK or V are. He's just kind of like, I mean, I want to win, but
he does a very good MC job.
But he does so well as an MC.
Yeah.
So I do like him as an MC.
I do. I like him as an MC too, and I think more of his personality comes out when he's an MC. Yeah, I think so.
Any closing thoughts other than more MC SUGA?
I think just more of the BTS shows. I'm really enjoying them.
We've got so many more.
I know. I know.
Just you wait.
Okay, I know. There's a lot, and then so many other shows as well.
Yeah,
right?
We still have to watch In the Soup.
Yeah,
we have to watch. I still have to figure out where to watch Bon Voyage. And then we've got. Oh, Are You Sure? That was good. We started watching like the docs, like Suga's documentary, J-Hope's documentary,
yeah.
JK's documentary. We have to watch RM's though.
Okay.
That one was really good. I didn't watch it in English though, so I have no idea what they were saying. I was very tired. I realized halfway through I didn't have the subtitles on.
Halfway through?
Yes, it was a long day, but I really wanted to. I was so tired, but I really wanted to watch it because, you know, I love RM. Like, you gotta support him. Give him all the love. But yeah, I was looking and I was like, I don't know what they're saying. And I can't read it.
So not only
when I finished it,
your eyes were all blurry and you couldn't even read it.
I was so out of it. I was
completely.
So out of it. And then I was just like, whatever, I'll come back to it and watch it with English subtitles. And I haven't yet. So we definitely need to watch that together.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's so many other shows. I know I'm missing some. But yes, there's so much content.
I've seen one episode of Run Jin.
There's Run Jin.
Yeah, I've seen one episode of that.
In addition to the one I showed you, or are you talking about the one
I'm talking about the one you showed me.
Oh.
And
she needs to watch all of them.
That just like the zombie show.
Because it's like actually, I don't know if I would consider it a direct continuation of like Run BTS, because Jin put his own flair on it.
Yeah, well, that's not what I was speaking of.
Oh,
I was speaking of like the content of the show or of what the show is about.
Well, I feel like it's inevitable. They're gonna have zombies at least once.
It is going to make me crack up.
It is
crack.
But not all of them are like that one.
I know, but that one
was a dangerous one to start with. I really shouldn't have done that, but I knew that you would enjoy it, so it's like a treat. It's like a reward.
Well, thank you
for all your hard work.
Okay.
On the podcast.
Okay.
Here's Run Jin.
So I get a reward. Okay.
With zombies.
Okay. All right. Okay.
So yeah, we got a lot of stuff to watch. So we are just getting started. Like, we're barely at the surface of the tip of this iceberg.
I know. That's a lot of shows, but that's all right. We'll go through them. We'll have fun.
We got time.
We'll do it. She
has no idea. She has no idea what she's in for, guys. Maybe you should prepare her.
Either that or just, come along and take the ride with me.
There you go.
You know?
We'll all talk about our favorite moments.
Well, I'll appreciate that.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Well, thank you so much for joining us. We'll be back next time with the next few episodes, which is 32 through 36.
Yes.
I think is what we watched.
That's what we got.
So we're going to talk about that. So more good times. More good times, more favorite moments.
More laughs.
We'll see you guys next time. Bye.